Welcome to the 2.0 update video for the Stats and Skills module. If you haven't watched the other video, go ahead and watch that as well. I'm going to go over what's new in the Stats and Skills module in this video. So the first thing that's new, I'm just going to create a new folder here. We'll call it test. Is I've changed the way that you install the data objects. So now we right click, create game modules, create stats, skills, races, and classes. Everything else is the same at that point. It just creates it in a slightly different fashion. I cleaned that up a little bit. And the next thing, I'm going to load up the demo data that comes with the package. Whoops. And here we go. So let's load up the character classes. You'll find a couple things. Now if you option or alt click on these, they'll expand all, and these will select all. So you can do one if you don't hold the key down. If you do hold the key down, then you can expand and collapse all and toggle all of these, and of course close those all as well. So that's what's new there. You also have this copy and paste options now. So for instance, let's say that I have my learnable skills for this character is just sword and dagger. I can copy this list and then paste and replace. Or let's say I've got a few different things here. We'll add chain and plate, and for this one we'll keep sword, but we'll add skill master and water magic. You can also copy a list and then paste and merge. That will include all the things that are not included, but not delete anything else. So those are some options for copying and pasting on this. And you have the same thing for the base skills and the values as well. Now, values have a little different options here. So I'm going to set some of these values here, and I'm just going to copy these and clear and paste, and you see that the values change completely. I can also paste only non-zero values. So for instance, let's say this is going to be 20 or 30 and 3. So copy those values. If I paste only non-zero values, then only values from the source that are not zero will be copied over. So for instance, right here, when we do that now, we see all of these are being copied over because those are all not zero. But if I change hit points max to 0 and copy values, now you see that hit points max is not being modified. And then the last option is paste in zeros, and this is going to paste in only zeros. So copy the values again. These are all zeros. Paste in zeros will only replace zeros. It won't replace any non-zero value, whether it's positive or negative. And the highlighted color here is showing the learnable skills that start with the player. You can see sword, dagger, chain, and plate. And so if the player has these as learnable, as in skills they can learn, then they will show up here green. The other skills will show up here, so you can populate those values if you'd like, but the intent is that those values probably won't be used for this class in the game. So that's some new stuff as well. Let's close all those. And on the character races, we have similar options here for toggling all, and copy exists for these as well in the same fashion. Now if we go into the stats or skills, we have a new option for types as well. So you can name the different types of the stats or skills. In this case, we've got base stats, main stats, etc. And then you can set them up here, and they'll be organized by alphabetical order by type, and then alphabetical order by the skill itself. So when you have a long list of different stats and skills, it might be a little easier to find them and manage them. You can add new stats or types here, new type. You can also change the names. So base stats, we'll just call this base stats 2, and you see it's updated all over here as well. And then for new types, we can say you can select new type here, add that, and then you'll see that shows up on a new type, or just delete that for now. We don't actually need that, and we'll delete that type as well. And then dictionaries are a new thing. If you have the new Dictionaries module, then this will show up under this fold out, and you can set up dictionaries for all these different types that will apply to each of these stats and skills. So I'm going to expand this and also expand dictionaries here. So you see that I've got strings and texture 2Ds attached to these. So if we find these strings, you'll see the flavor text, and the default value is test. And then I'm going to change this to flavor text 2, and you can see that it's updated in all of these as well. Those names need to match so it gets updated. And then also in texture 2Ds, we have texture 2Ds. So in this case, maybe I'd have some flavor text like accuracy is all about being accurate, which I am not with my typing and my spelling. So you can change that for each one and call on these easily in your code, so that no matter what we have or haven't provided for you here, you can extend these stats to include a whole lot more than you previously could. So those are the dictionaries. And that's what's new in the stats and skills module update. Let me know if you have any questions. Please like and subscribe to our videos. Join on the Discord. All of this community building is helping us get to new people and get new products made. All right, have a great day. Thanks.